Om Sri Sai Ram. In the last session, we have learnt equations of tangents and normals. And we also saw some very simple problems based upon them. We continue the same exercise further and solve some more problems in order to understand this concept well. All said and done, the whole thing is based upon just two simple equations. And you are familiar with the equations because you have studied them in 11th standard in coordinate geometry. There we were calling it slope of the line, and that line becomes tangent line, and we are studying about slope of the tangent line, and the slope of the tangent line is nothing but the derivative at that particular point. So let us see the problems. Let us begin with the first problem today, the 11th one of the exercise. He says find the equations of all lines having the slope 2. Which are tangents to the curve and what is the equation of curve? Y equal to 1 upon x minus 3. Find out the derivative. So what will be dy by dx? It is d dx of x minus 3 to the power minus 1, which is nothing but minus 1 upon x minus 3 whole square. Now, he says this slope which you got is equal to 2. He has given the slope is 2. Since the slope is 2, so we can say minus 1 upon x minus 3 whole square is equal to 2. Get that 2 here and take x minus 3 whole square other side. What do you get? Our objective is find the equations of all lines having the slope 2. And what did we get? X minus 3 whole square equal to minus half. Can a square number be negative? X minus 3 whole square shows that it is a square number. Can square number be negative? Not possible. As square of a number cannot be negative. So what is the conclusion? There are no lines. So there are no lines having the slope 2 which are tangents. So this is the conclusion. We will move to the next problem. Thirteenth problem of the textbook. Find the points on the curve x square by 9 plus y square by 16 equal to 1, at which the tangents are parallel to x axis, B parallel to y axis. What kind of curve that represents? It represents an ellipse. Why? Because the general equation of ellipse is x square upon a square plus y square upon b square equal to 1. In place of a we have 3, 3 square is 9. In place of b we have 4, 4 square is 16. So, it is an ellipse, and by values of a and b you can also predict that this ellipse is going to be a vertical ellipse, is not going to be a horizontal ellipse. Anyway, find out dy by dx. Differentiating given equation with respect to x, you will get d dx of x square by 9 plus d dx of y square by 16 equal to d dx of 1. d dx of x square by 9 is 2x by 9. d dx of y square by 16 is 2y by 16 dy by dx equal to 0. So, from this equation find out dy by dx. So, what is, first take 2x by 9 that side and you will get dy by dx equal to minus of 2x by 9, and then take this term which is in multiplication to other side, it will become 16 by 2y. These 2 will get cancelled and we can say that dy by dx is equal to minus of 16 by 9 x upon y. Now, go back to the problem. What is that he wants? He says find the points on this particular curve at which the tangents are parallel to x axis. What happens if the tangent is parallel to x axis? If the tangent is parallel to x axis, the derivative or the slope will be 0. If the first part we are dealing, if the tangent is parallel to x axis, what happens? dy by dx equal to 0. Equate with 0, what you will get? Minus 16 by 9 x by y equal to 0. Do cross multiplication, take everything other side, this will give you x equal to 0. If you substitute x equal to 0, putting x equal to 0 in equation of curve, this will become 0 and you are going to get y square equal to 16 or y equal to plus or minus 4. What are the points? So, the points are 0 comma plus or minus 4. These are the points where the tangents are going to be parallel to x axis. Now, then he is asking second part, parallel to y axis. What happens if they are parallel to y axis? The slope is going to be 90 degrees. If slope is going to be 90 degrees, tan 90 degrees is infinite. And if you substitute that value for dy by dx, instead of getting x equal to 0, you are going to get y equal to 0. And if you are going to substitute y equal to 0 in the equation, you are going to get x square by 9 equal to 1 or x square equal to 9, x equal to plus or minus 3. So, as you got 0 comma plus or minus 4, you are going to get plus or minus 3 comma 0. Those will be the points where the tangents are going to be parallel to y axis. So, we can directly write similarly. The points where tangents are parallel to y axis, you are going to get y equal to 0, you will substitute y equal to 0, you will get x square equal to 9, and the points are going to be plus or minus 3 comma 0. This simple calculation you can do it yourself as we did for the other one. This is how we can find out the points where tangents can be parallel to x axis, parallel to y axis, if you know the equation of the curve. Let us move further. In fact, problems are simple. Some problems we can just discuss and move forward. Anyway, we will see this problem. 14th problem, second bit. He says find equation of tangent and normal both. To the curve, what is the equation of curve? Y equal to x to the power 4 minus 6x cube plus 13x square minus 10x plus 5. And what is the point? Point is 1 comma 3. This is a standard question, and this is the kind of questions they ask. Straightforward question, you don't need to do anything, just follow the formula. Formula means equations of tangents and normals. Point is known, x0, y0 is 1 comma 3. You only need to know what is dy by dx. So find out dy by dx 4x cube minus 18x square plus 26x minus 10. You need to know what is the slope at the point 1, 3, or in other terms, what is the slope when x is 1, because only x value we are going to substitute. So 4 into 1 cube, 18 into 1 square, 26 into 1 minus 10. Simplify. 4 minus 18 plus 26 minus 10. 26 plus 4 is 30, minus 18 minus 10 is minus 28. Answer is 2. So slope is 2. Write the equation of tangent. Hence, first write the formula, that is y minus y0 equal to dy by dx at x0 y0 into x minus x0. Substitute. Remember, this x0 y0 is 1, 3 here. So it is y minus 3 equal to this value you have found out, dy by dx at x0 y0 is 2, x minus 1. Simplify it, you will get the answer. The answer is 2x minus y, here it is minus 2, and minus 3 if it comes to that side, plus 3, so plus 1 equal to 0. This is the equation of tangent. He is also asking what is the equation of normal. So write equation of normal. Same equation, only this m will change, slope will change. Y minus y0 equal to minus 1 upon dy by dx at x0 y0 x minus x into x minus x0. So, substitute same way, y minus 3 equal to this value is minus 1 by 2 into x minus x 0, x minus 1. Get this 2 here, you get 2y minus 6 equal to minus x plus 1. Get everything this side, you will get the second equation as x plus 2y. Get that one also this side, you will get minus 5 equal to 0. The first one is equation of tangent, the second one is equation of normal. If we simplify, get those terms this side, it will become x plus 2y minus 6 minus 1 equal to 0, or it can be written as x plus 2y minus 7 equal to 0. So, this is the equation of normal. The first one is equation of tangent. In this manner, we can find out equations of tangents and normals by finding out slopes of them, by finding derivative of the given function. For example, here it was a fourth degree polynomial function. Let us move to the next. This is quite a simple problem for the curve y equal to 4x cube minus 2x to the power 5. He says find all points at which the tangents pass through origin. He is asking us to find out the points. He has given the equation of curve. It's so simple that you yourself can do it, but still we can discuss. He has given the function, so first find out the derivative. Once you know derivative, you know the slope of the tangent, and it's not one but there are many. We have to find out the equations, but the more important part is that the tangents are passing through origin. Whenever a line passes through a particular point, the equation of line satisfies, or the left hand side of the equation will be equal to right hand side. The equation is balanced. So, all the lines are passing through origin, all tangents are passing through origin. So, we can say that they will be passing through the point 0, 0, and that will satisfy, by substituting which you can get the points through which the tangents are drawn, and all of them are going through origin for the given curve. So, this is how a simple problem just by understanding we can do. We will do more difficult problems. Let us take up the next. Yes, let us see this problem. He says find the equation of the normal at a point. Now, you can see that the point itself is a bit complicated, am square am cube. For the curve, ay square equal to x square. The equation ay square equal to x cube. This is the equation of the curve. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. So, when you do derivative of ay square equal to derivative of x cube. What is derivative of ay square? A being a constant, put it outside, 2y dy by dx. And what is derivative of x cube? It is 3x square. Hence, we can say that dy by dx is equal to 3x square by 2ay. He is asking us to write equation of normal. What is the standard equation? What is the standard equation of normal? It is y minus y0 equal to minus 1 upon dy by dx at x0 y0 into x minus x0. No doubt we have got the derivative. You need to get the value of the derivative at a given point before you substitute here. So, we can say that dy by dx at a point, what is the point? Am square am cube is equal to 3 into x square a square m to the power 4 upon 2 into a into y am cube. So, a square gets cancelled, m cube will get cancelled, and you get the answer 3m by 2. That value can be substituted here. What is y0? It is am cube equal to minus 1 upon dy by dx is how much? It is 3m by 2 into x minus x0, which is am square. Simplify it. 3m by 2 can be written as minus 2 by 3m x minus am square. You can leave it here, or you can get 3m this side and simplify further, but this is what you need to do. Further simplification by getting 3m this side, you can elaborate and get the terms together and write the answer, or you can leave it here, and that is how the equation of normal. Let us move to the next. The last problem of this exercise. Here he says find the equation of tangent. And the equation of curve is y equal to square root of 3x minus 2. And he says that the tangent is parallel to a line. And what is the equation of that line? 4x minus 2y, 4x minus 2y plus 5 equal to 0. Tangent is parallel to a line. What happens if two lines are parallel? If two lines are parallel, their slopes are going to be equal. So, whatever is the slope of this line, the slope of the tangent is also same. So, find out the derivative of the given function and then find the slope and equate that slope with the slope of this line. How to find slope of this? By finding out derivative. So, what is derivative of this? It is d dx of 3x minus 2 to the power half. In other terms, 1 upon 2 into square root of 3x minus 2 into derivative of 3x minus 2 will be 3. This is the slope of the tangent, and slope of the line is this, you can call it slope of tangent. Now write what is the slope of given line. We get to know the slope of the given line by writing it in terms of y equal to mx plus c. rewrite the equation in terms of y equal to mx plus c. M is going to be the slope. So, the given equation can be written as 2y is equal to 4x plus 5. Take to other side, you get y equal to 2x plus 5 by 2. Comparing with y equal to mx plus c, we can say that m is equal to 2. So, slope of the given line is 2 and that slope is equal to this because both are parallel. Hence, 3 upon 2 under root of 3x minus 2 is equal to 2. Take square root that side, we get root of 3x minus 2 is equal to, get 2 this side, you get 3 by 4. Square both sides, you will get 3x minus 2 equal to 9 by 16. Take 2 other side, you will get 3x equal to 9 by 16 plus 2. X is equal to, simplify this, 16 2s are 32 plus 9, 41 by 3. So, the value of x is 41 by 3. We also have to find out the value of y. How do you find? By substituting here. Hence, y is equal to under root of 3 into 41 by 3 minus 2. 3 and 3 gets cancelled. 41 minus 2 is 39. We have substituted the value of x as 41 by 3 in this particular equation of the curve. So, 3 into 41 by 3, 3 got cancelled. 3x minus 2 equal to 9 by 16, 3x is equal to 9 by 16 plus 2. Simplify it, 16 2s are 32 plus 9, 41 by 16. So, x is equal to, take 3 that side, it will come to denominator. So, it is 41 by 48. Substitute that value in the equation of curve, you will get the value of y. So, hence y is equal to under root of 3 into 41 by 48 minus 2. 3 1s are 3 16s are 41 by 16 minus 2, which can be written as 41 minus 32 by 16, 9 by 16. We can say that it is 3 by 4. Actually, we should take plus minus both. Both the values can be taken, but you will find that only the plus value will satisfy the equation, minus value will not satisfy. So, we reject that. So, the answer is 41 by 48 comma 3 by 4. This is how we solve the problems based upon tangents and normals. Problems are very, very simple. You just need to remember the equation of tangent and equation of normal. Find out the derivative. Find the value of the derivative at a given point. Substitute all the values, you get what you require. We do not have much applications of tangents and normal in day-to-day life, but the study of tangent and normal helps us to study mathematics further in many fields. We come across curves, we need to study those curves and we need to find the slopes, we need to write the equations. At that particular time, what we are studying here becomes useful. So, this is how derivatives are helpful to find equation of tangents. Study of tangents further helps us to study mathematics in higher classes. With this, we come to a close of this particular session. In the next session, we are going to study about application of derivatives in order to find out approximate values of various numbers with various roots. that we will discuss in the next class. But for now, we close. Thank you. Sai Ram.